the show coverage of Major League Baseball takes us to the Lone Star State. We're at Rangers Ballpark in Arlington for tonight's edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we wrap up this short two-game series as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Texas Rangers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian, happy to be with you here for this one. And as always, I'm joined by Major League veterans Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. Hud, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on in this matchup here?
Well, one of the bats to be wary of in this game belongs to Josh Hamilton. This guy was the AL RBI leader back in 2008. So when he gets guys on base in front of him, he knows what to do. That left-handed swing of his is as natural as they come.
All right, Rex, thanks. We'll hear from Dave in just a bit, but first we check out the starting lineup for the 27-time world champion New York Yankees. It's presented by State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. Leading things off is the young center fielder Curtis Granderson. In the two-hole, the captain, Derek Jeter. He'll, of course, play short. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez. He's over at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Jorge Posada bats sixth behind the plate. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Nick Johnson, the DH tonight. He'll hit eighth. Randy Wynn will bat number 9. He is in left. And set to square off against these guys, one of the taller pitchers in the game today, 6'7" right-hander Brandon McCarthy. A look at the Rangers' alignment defensively, highlighted by a former Gold Glove winner from his days at short, third baseman Michael Young. Set to go now as Curtis Granderson is into the box to get this one underway.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and that'll take care of Granderson for the game's first out.
Leadoff man gone on the ground ball to third. Always a plus when you can start the game with a quick ground out.
Derek Jeter will be the batter.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And he'll be effective if he can keep that fastball down there.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
The throw pulls him off, but that was a good job at knowing where the bag is, and he gets back in time.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Ball one.
And if there's one guy in this lineup you don't want to fall behind, A-Rod's the one.
Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
And he's ahead 2-0 now, so he can sit back and look fastball here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Live. That looked awfully good from up here. 3-1 though.
Boy, and already here in the top of the first, we're getting a sense that he's going to have a tight strike zone behind the dish.
The 3-1 coming. hit hard to the left side, and A-Rod has a base hit.
Well, this is a guy that likes to lean out and get this pitch up and away. Good swing there.
Mark Teixeira will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Starting lineup now for the Rangers, again brought to us by State Farm. Julio Bourbon. The leadoff man, he's in center field. Vladimir Guerrero, that's second and play right. Josh Hamilton, that's third and plays left field. Chris Davis is in the cleanup spot at first base. Michael Young will bat fifth, he's at third base. Nelson Cruz will be the DH tonight and bat in the sixth spot. After that, second baseman Ian Kinsler. Jared Saltalamacchia will be behind the plate and hit eighth. Elvis Andrus will hit number 9. He is at shortstop. They'll go to work against a 17-game winner from a year ago, the fine right-hander A.J. Burnett. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Julio Bourbon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Julio Bourbon.
Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And he's looking pretty sharp here through his first 2 pitches.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Boy, that's a beauty of a pitch. Check out where this thing is. He'd like to stay down there all night if he can.
Vladimir Guerrero will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, Vladimir
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Fastball there, and Guerrero just about came out of his shoes. It's 0-2. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And a good 2-strike pitch. Make him go up and get it.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And Vlad had a rip at this one, but comes up empty, so he's down on strikes.
And for as big a hacker as Vladimir is, his strikeout numbers are surprisingly low. This one gets him, though.
Josh Hamilton stands in now, and you see he's been hot of late, hitting in 10 straight ball games now.
Now batting, Josh Hamilton.
And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And there is ball 3 now, as that one's not even close. The ball boy will have to retrieve that one. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Got to bend the knees and go down and get that one.
Goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. On to the second inning now from Arlington with no score. Robinson Cano leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Ball sliced hard on the ground. Base hit.
Well, tough to defense this. Fastball on the outer part of the plate, and he just goes right with it.
Jorge Posada will dig in here.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
The strike on the outer half, 0-1. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first. Cano holding. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And he wisely just steps on second to get the force play. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Don't think they like the call much. Let's see. Yeah, it was bang, bang, but the throw just does beat him to the bag.
Nick Swisher will stand in.
The batter, Nick Swisher.
Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
We'll get a look here. That was going to be a tough turn. Good effort, but they couldn't get the 2.
Nick Johnson digs in at the plate.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Bourbon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Chris Davis will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting, Chris Davis.
Lays off there, 1-0.
And after a very economical first, let's see if he mixes things up a bit.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Called strike, 1-2. And the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, and no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
Michael Young will stand in, looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak.
Now batting, Michael Young.
Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball called for strike 2. The pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, he's certainly got the strikeout pitch working. As you get a look at this one on pitch track. He's sat down the first 5 men in the ballgame so far. 4 of them on punch-outs.
Nelson Cruz will step in now.
The batter, Nelson Cruz.
And this is low, ball 1.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
The next pitch. And this ball will be chopped foul.
Foul ball.
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, the key here is that he knows it's going to be close at the bag, so he's busting it down the line and beats it out.
Ian Kinsler will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Ian Kinsler.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Not a bad time to steal, and now just like that, a base hit could get him a run here.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
That's a foul ball.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Why don't we check this one out from above? Watch the inside corner of the plate. Boy, there is no doubt that's a strike. That is not a very good call right there.
Jared Saltalamacchia steps in now.
Now batting, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game. Work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
Bottom of the second here with no score. swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Randy Wynn ready to go here as we begin the third.
The batter, Randy Wynn.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good contact that time, but the trick is you got to hit them where they ain't.
Derek Jeter will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
First pitch coming. And that misses for ball 1.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
By him for strike 1. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Elvis Andrus makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The batter, Elvis Andrus.
Off 1-0.
He's got to keep his hand steady on a pitch inside like that.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
It's a foul ball.
Here's a ground ball to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Julio Bourbon will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Now batter, Julio Bourbon.
And this ball will be chopped foul.
Ground ball.
And this one's nowhere close as the catcher can't even get a glove on it. It's ball 1. 1-1 pitch on the way. 1-2.
Matty wanted to pull that thing, but the fastball got in on him too quickly.
fastball, and where did that miss? 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line.
That's a foul ball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts now. This is not shaping up to be a night to write home about, that's for sure.
Vladimir Guerrero will be the batter.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Tough pitch to start the at-bat.
On the ground down the first base line, but foul. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
Foul ball.
Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this is tracked down on the run, and with that, the side is retired. Alex Rodriguez set to get things started in the next half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, 0-1.
Might have just been looking at one there, because that's the pitch you can normally handle.
And this is fouled straight back. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Ready with another 0-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And this one is nowhere near the strike zone as it'll zip by to the backstop for ball 1. And 2-2.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. Swinging a high pop-up right near the mound. Waiting on it is Young, and he puts it away for the first down. Mark Teixeira will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And these pitches better be well off the plate if you want this umpire to call him a ball. He wants to make you swing.
And he lays off for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is ripped down the first base line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Little over anxious that time. He went out of the strike zone to get that one, and it didn't pay off for him.
Jorge Posada will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And here's the first pitch. And McCarthy able to get ahead of him here with the fastball. It's 0-1. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Josh Hamilton will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Now batting, Josh Hamilton.
And a curveball in for a strike. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Well, this is a pitcher that's earned the right to live out there, and he gets the call.
Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And let's take a look at this 1-2 pitch on swing track. He's probably gearing up for something off speed, because as you can see, he was way late on that fastball.
Chris Davis will stand in.
Now batting, Chris Davis.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
But the way the ball flies here in Arlington, you got to get it down to a power hitter like this.
And the pitch. Grounded to third. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Michael Young will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Michael Young.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one.
Not much you can do with a fastball there. Good eye.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. On the way. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Nelson Cruz would be next. And that misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, it looks like they didn't want to come in 3-0, so he's aboard.
Nelson Cruz will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
He's set, now the pitch. Ball one. Fouled straight back. Missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Two out with the man at first. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And now that runner on first can get a head start here with 2 out.
Comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Nick Swisher will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
That's a good pitch there. Ran it in on his hands, and he couldn't get extended.
Nick Johnson will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Foul ball.
1 out, nobody on. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. He lays off for a ball. 2-1. And a foul ball straight back. Swing and a ground ball to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Randy Wynn will stride in. Grounded out his last time through.
The batter, Randy Wynn.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And he'll think about inside outing that thing if it's over the plate a bit more.
Ball 3-0. Top of the order to follow here. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1.
He got away with one there. Even 3-0, you're taking a big chance laying it in there like that.
Swing and a miss as he tried to tomahawk that one. 3-2.
That is such a valuable weapon when you can spot the fastball down there.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, Matt, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat.
Curtis Granderson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Ian Kinsler will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting,
First pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Swing and a liner. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Not the way you want to start an inning on the mound as he serves up a leadoff double right there.
Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in here.
now batting, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. Retreating is Wynn, but this is going to kick off the wall.
Let's take another look. That's a good job of driving through this thing to get it airborne, and he just missed a home run as the ball ricocheted off the wall.
Elvis Andrus will step in, a groundout victim as last time.
Now batting, Elvis Andrus.
And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. From the belt, the pitch. Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
And guys, people talk a lot about Posada's bat, but this is a guy that's really learned how to call a ball game through the years. That's great work.
Julio Bourbon will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Julio Bourbon.
Changeup called strike 1.
And that's a confident pitcher that can start an at-bat with a changeup.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
3rd time he's set this guy down here in this one. And that makes it 9 strikeouts for him as he's really been shredding these guys so far.
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch coming. And he takes ball 1.
All they could have done with that is yank it into the dugout.
Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. Now both men are across to score.
Well, good job of hitting that time with runners in scoring position as that brings home the first 2 runs of the game.
Josh Hamilton will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Josh Hamilton.
Check on Vlad, and now the pitch. Low for ball 1.
And he's got enough in the tank for another inning or 2, but he's closing in on 80 pitches now, so that's worth keeping an eye on.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
And he can really look for his pitch now.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
And with the count full now, the runner on first should be off with a pitch here.
Line hard to center field. Granderson will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rangers on top here, 2-0. Derek Jeter will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And a ball 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1.
Just a challenge fastball right there, and he didn't want any part of it.
Sliced down the line at first. Foul. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now. Takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And the dangerous Alex Rodriguez looms in the on-deck circle. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. The 3-2 one more time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Don't know how to say it much plainer than this. Leadoff walks will kill you. You got to be careful here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and here comes A-Rod.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Pitch out, nothing doing. A look at Jeter, now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Kinsler for 1. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Not exactly a tailor-made double play. Thought they might have a shot, but the return throw is too late.
Mark Teixeira will dig in. He doubled his last time.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. He's ready now, the pitch, and that misses, ball 1.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Boy, he got the benefit of the doubt at the plate that time. That looked pretty good.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. McCarthy up to 67 pitches thus far. Here he comes on 2-1. Oh, and he turns on a fastball here and drives one into deep right center. And that ball is gone. Home run.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
Robinson Cano will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. Just off the plate and high, ball 1.
Yeah, and when you leave it up in the hitter's eyes like that, he knows enough not to chase out there.
Ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Swing and a ball pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And I think he'd been better served to try to take that fastball the other way, Matt, yet he still manages to pull it into right for the base hit.
Jorge Posada will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Got to make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, just committed himself a little too early, wound up chasing it.
Pause, now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Guerrero is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
One. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, and it'll wind up hanging just long enough for him to run it down, and with that the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Chris Davis will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
The batter, Chris
Davis. Swing and a hard-hit ball towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Aboard with the leadoff single, and the way things are shaping up, they're going to need to capitalize on every chance they get because they might not get too many.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and here comes the clutch-hitting Michael Young.
Now batter, Michael Young.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He's running towards second. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Don't know if it was called a hit and run or a straight steal, but whatever the case, they're lucky he was in motion, or it might have been a double play.
Nelson Cruz will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Fouled straight back.
That's a foul ball.
And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. Jeter takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Ian Kinsler will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Now batting,
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Well, at least it gives them a few more options defensively, but you hate to do it at the expense of putting another runner on base.
Jared Saltalamacchia will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
now batting, Jared Saltalamacchia.
At the knees, strike 1.
Boy, and that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
Foul ball.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Tried to make a perfect pitch there, 0-2, but he couldn't finish him off, and it becomes a 2-out ribby.
Alfredo Aceves will come on looking to get the final out of the inning. Elvis Andrus will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Fouled back.
That's a foul ball.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing, hard hit ball to second. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusted the fastball there.
Julio Bourbon will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Julio Bourbon.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. Texas is out in front, 4-2. Nick Johnson will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Yeah, not a pitch you could extend on. That's a good spot.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Three and one now as that misses down and in. Randy Wynn is on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4. And if there's one thing that'll drive a manager nuts, it's the leadoff walk.
Starting to get tired out there, no doubt about it. You see the numbers right there. 3 walks allowed now, and he might be about to hit the wall pretty soon.
Randy Wynn will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Well, he got away with that pitch, but when you're a veteran pitcher, those are the kind of location mistakes you just can't afford to make.
And he misses. 2-1. Foul.
Foul ball.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Not the way they wanted to get things started here with a slim lead in late innings. He's going to need to bear down now.
Neftali Feliz will come in and pitch now. Curtis Granderson will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the runner will score from second.
And a rude welcome for this relief pitcher as now that lead has been dwindled down to 1 here.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And in steps Derek Jeter.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
Here's the first offering. Grounded back to the box. This could be 2 to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, they perhaps weren't able to crack this one open, but they were able to get that tying run in. No RBI, but in a sense, he did what he needed to do.
Alex Rodriguez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. The 2-0. He goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball is out of here.
Matt, this is a big home run here late in this one. The game's certainly not over yet, but this lead changes hands here, and this could be a huge turning point.
Mark Teixeira will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Here it comes. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. And that misses, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Now the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Ground ball.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Yankees are out in front, 5-4. Damaso Marte will be the new pitcher. Vladimir Guerrero will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. This misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Josh Hamilton waits on deck. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, Matt, that was a very good at-bat. When you're the tying run, you get on any way you can.
Josh Hamilton will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Josh Hamilton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left field. And he reaches up to haul this one in on the run. Nice play for the first out.
And that hit streak we talked about could be in some jeopardy here as he remains hitless for the game.
Chris Davis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Chris Davis.
And here's the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Boy, and in a one-run game, you don't want to be leaving that pitch there.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
That's a foul ball.
Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
And sometimes as a hitter, you know you got away with one. That's a pitcher's pitch out of the zone 0-2, but he gets to it anyway and makes it pay off.
David Robertson is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Michael Young will be the batter, 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit.
Well, they summon the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Nelson Cruz will get his shot now with a golden opportunity to tie this game and perhaps even take the lead. Too low, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
He needs to stay back and let that pitch come to him.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Fouled back.
That's a foul ball.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Jeter. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
He knew that all he needed was a ground ball to get the run home, and he was able to drive him in.
Ian Kinsler will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around.
Now batting, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Aggressive swing there, but he's got to stay within himself.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Hit hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Robinson Cano will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batter, Robinson Cano.
First pitch to him. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
And he'll just live on the black right there.
And this is ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Jorge Posada will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batter, Jorge Posada.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Don't think he liked the call right there.
Well hit, but I think he pulled it a bit too much. It's a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
He's just starting to dig his own hole at the plate right now. That's the second time he's struck out in the ball game, and you can see on swing track he needs to be more selective up there.
Ramiro Pena will come on as a pinch hitter. Pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Boy, tough when you take off speed to start the at-bat.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there. Hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
That's a foul ball.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
Well, and you can't ask for much more than that. They turn to the bench here, and he comes through with a knock. That is nice work.
Nick Johnson will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Now batter, Nick Johnson.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. On the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5. Boone Logan will come in and pitch now. Brett Gardner will come into the game now on defense.
The batter, Jared Saltalamacchia.
Jared Saltalamacchia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And this is just an instance of being overmatched by a fastball. He was way late on that one.
Elvis Andrus will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Elvis Andrus.
In there for a called strike.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. In there, 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Julio Bourbon will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batting, Julio Bourbon.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
Let's see if he'll nibble at the corners here once he gets ahead.
Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Swing shot back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
I know he would have liked to gotten out of this one, but now with a man on first in a tie game, we'll see how they approach things here.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here comes Vlad.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Looks like he got a pretty good read that time, and now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Slider, ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full. And we are all tied 5-5. Randy Wynn will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The batter, Randy Wynn.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And there's out number 1. Curtis Granderson will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Keeping it low, he won't get burned down there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Foul ball.
Fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track, and yeah, you see it. That thing's a good 2 feet above his belt. He's got to be more selective up there, even with 2 strikes. Come on, show some plate discipline.
Derek Jeter will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Right there for strike 1.
Just no way to even try and get extended on that fastball down there.
And there's ball 1. And a foul ball straight back. Here's the pitch. Fastball, look out. And oh boy, that looked like it got him right in the head.
Matt, you know that's going to hurt for a minute or two, but you see him. He's not going to rub it and give that pitcher any satisfaction.
C.J. Wilson will be the new pitcher. Alex Rodriguez will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
With a good hitter up there, it's always good to get ahead in the count early. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center.
Hamilton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. Part of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. And we are all tied 5-5. Jabba Chamberlain is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Josh Hamilton will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame. And that misses for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
Foul ball.
And the catcher will just let that one go by. That's through to the backstop for ball 2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Two pitch on the way. 3-2 now. Chris Davis will be next. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, and they've held him to an 0 for 5 in this one. He's been neutralized.
Chris Davis will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Number, Chris Davis.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. He tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Boy, there are NBA centers that couldn't reach that one.
Swing and a line drive. In there, a base hit.
Comes through yet again, his 3rd hit of the ball game, as he's been one of the main cogs in this 11-hit attack.
Time is called now as we're going to get a pinch runner here.
And when you're dealing with a possible winning run, every last bit of speed does help.
Now batting, Michael Young.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball line softly out to right. And that's in there, base hit.
No hesitation that time, rounding second, as he's going to hustle all the way to third on the base hit.
Nelson Cruz will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Nelson Cruz.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Pitching coach will love that location.
swing and a fly ball. And that should be deep enough to end it. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the winning run is across to score.
Well, you could tell he went up to the plate thinking he wanted to end this thing right here and now, and that's just what he did.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Matt, he just had a lone hit in the game, but as you see there, it was a big one, no doubt, and it was enough to earn him Player of the Game honors.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Rangers come out on top 6-5. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.